brand new episode, brand new week.
Kanzi on the mic.
Awab, baby.
Flamingos podcast.
Podcast, man. That's a shit. Let's go.
This is a brand new week, brand new episode from the Flamingos podcast.
This is Yad
This is Yad
Kanzi on the mic.
and Awab.
and Free Palestine still, right? It's a brand new week.
Always.
But yeah.
Always.
Oh shit. I started with the but regardless. I hope everybody out there is doing well. I hope you guys are having a good week. I hope you had a good week. And to be precise.
Why are you looking at me when you said that?
No, I just
Okay.
the environment.
You are the representation of the
weekend.
the weekend. The weekend, the artist, and the weekend, the day itself.
حماس ألف يا ريال.
And when
I hope everybody out there is doing well on this brand new episode. We got plenty of topics, but we're gonna start it off with me and the guys. How you doing, guys? How was your week? How was your weekend?
Do you want to start with the week or the weekend?
Last episode we said that we're not gonna talk about the week as a
We're gonna
whole.
talk
We're
about
gonna
the
start
weekend?
talking about weekends more, right?
Aye.
So how was your weekend?
Halas, I'm gonna stop lying this time. I'm
Haha!
gonna come clean.
Aha! 63 episodes later, 64 episodes later. This is episode number 64, right? If you just tuned in
And,
to us, yeah.
Yeah, I did nothing much.
Still
stayed
same lies, same lies.
No, like I went on a weekend trip to Dubai.
Okay,
It wasn't a trip. It was just we went to
Trip.
Dubai.
Dubai became a trip.
Yeah, man. No, with the
القافلة.
تمشط الحظ
Okay.
وترجع.
The shenanigans.
The precautions.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. Whatever.
Anyways, yeah. Went to Dubai. Actually went to Roll DXB. You know
Okay,
the,
I heard about it.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
what is that? What is that anyway?
It's I don't know where. I forgot the area, but
Yesterday I was with someone and they were telling me that they want to go there, and I forgot. And I was like, yeah, I've started seeing everybody going there. How was it?
it's actually smaller than I thought it would be.
Okay.
But it's pretty fun. I never went roller skating in my entire life. It's
That
the
was
first
my
time I ever put roller
That was my
skates on.
favorite hobby. I never liked skateboarding. I used to be the skate roller. You know, في الكورنيش. حوالين الناس تعمل نفسك. No, I was never that guy.
جاي
But
ماشي
regardless.
مع البنات.
Nope. Having a dog or a monkey with me في الكورنيش.
Riding with niggas with bikes and shit.
المهم, how was it?
Well, it was nice. It was smaller than I thought, but it like they have these sessions. So each person comes in with an 1 hour session.
Okay.
So like you have to pre-book
Okay.
for your session. Like let's say your session's from like 10 to 11. When your session's over, it's pretty nice. There's a DJ, a lot
Okay.
of people around.
Romantic?
Music.
No, it's not really romantic.
It's not romantic. Huh?
Romantic is private. Private is.
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
not-
is it a place where you can one day rent it out for you and your girlfriend or girl?
Definitely, yeah.
You know,
I fell a couple of times.
You fell a couple of
It was
times?
pretty enjoyable.
someone's lap.
I wish. I wish,
Is it?
man.
Did you use the straight line or the other type?
No, there's no straight line. It's just this area that like you just and
Go
then-
around.
Yeah, go around, and then there's like this tunnel on the
Okay.
side.
And there's
Yeah,
a
you go
place
through.
where you can do tricks and stuff.
Yeah,
That's my place.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah. You're a fan of tricks, huh? You're like
Ooh. Man's.
I thought it's the same thing as
as the movies.
Floyd Mayweather. Even Floyd Mayweather, he had,
no, it's not.
he opened the new skating place
okay.
where they resemble the old way of skating. You know,
Okay.
Yeah.
where the DJ when they
Ah, okay.
they go around.
Yeah,
That's
that
how
one-
the theme is,
and
right?
they
That
keep
one,
on dancing,
It
you
kind of
know?
has both. Like there's an area like a place where they have the ramps and the stuff and
for
then
the
they have-
professionals, and
Yeah.
there is that the other type
of
where,
course,
where you
for the
dance
professionals
and yeah.
في عيني.
But it was a very
It was a
nice
nice
experience.
That was the whole weekend. ما شاء الله الله.
No, that was the
That was
Glimpse
part,
of the weekend.
parts I can disclose.
small part of it.
No, but nightlife was opened up pretty well in Dubai.
In Dubai, right?
Yeah.
With
Went
the,
out.
of course, with the precautions and all of that.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Came back 6 a.m.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's early. Why so early?
Oh, it's so early. Like,
Well, like around time to have breakfast and
oh,
It's
the
like-
family,
it's about
you know?
time.
Of course. It's a weekday now.
بعدين يوم الجمعة يعني عرفتها.
Okay.
طبعا.
لازم يعني الناس
How was Friday for you, طيب?
Friday was pool, roll, DXB, and then
ما شاء الله.
Some
هو
other
is-
night
yeah,
activity,
okay.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, his schedule is
and
packed
then
in the
and
weekend.
then part of a nightlife, and then went
Then
back.
come
home.
back.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. What about you, Mr. Kanzi?
I'm still in the vacation mode, and this
How
is
is it
one of
looking so far?
one of the strange, but I guess I needed it. I
Okay.
needed it, but it's
Okay.
kind of strange because everybody was asking me why you're taking days off and not traveling and not. I didn't feel like travel.
It's one of those times where you just want to relax on your
Relax and yeah, and reminisce some time with yourself. You know, those type of
Yeah. That's what you've been trying to do lately.
yeah, and
Some me time.
some me time, and it was it's quite and the thing is the strange thing is that not too many people like to see you not doing anything, or
True.
you know. So this is another thing that I
They
noticed.
discovered that people they want
People-
you to be busy. See you busy. They're used to they used to
even busy.
looking at you being busy. So when you're not, they go like, "Hey, yo, what's up? What's wrong?" Right?
Exactly, and I go back to sleep. I don't give.
Like,
I don't
what
give a
the
shit.
fuck? I don't care about you.
I don't care that much. But I think it's. I hope that I will come back recharged. I will come back
To work.
When will you come back, by the way?
2 days.
Okay.
Oh, so 2 more
instead.
days. Okay,
4 days, yeah.
that's fair enough.
And yeah,
That's
about it.
A chill.
It was a chill. I went to Dubai.
Okay.
That's something new,
Flamingos
How
podcast.
which
was
is. It was fine. It was good.
A trip to Dubai.
A trip to Dubai, yeah. It was nice. Spend the night with one of our closest friend, Adriano, if you're watching us.
Mm-hmm.
And thanks for the hospitality, by the way.
Promos.
And the dinner. Nice dinner.
Anyone interested
I
in
know.
going?
Promo code Kanzi. Go to
Yeah, but that's about it, man.
That's chill. That's chill. We'll get back later to the signatures.
Let's get it.
It's Awab, baby.
Kanzi on the mic.
On the mic.
Yes, exactly. My weekend was good, not bad. I went nowhere, of course. I gave Abu Dhabi a second chance.
Big mistake.
Exactly. I gave Abu Dhabi a second chance. I went out on a night, Thursday night.
Mhm.
I went to a loft.
Bigger mistake.
That's a bad
That's a
bad
bigger
decision, to be honest.
Where to go at night?
Go home, man.
I think this is it, yeah.
Yeah, stay home.
Exactly.
Stay home and stay
if you're in
safe.
Abu Dhabi, you stay at home. That's it. I stayed there for what, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then I went out, me and my friend. We went to have dinner.
What type of music they were playing, by the way?
I didn't even focus on the music.
Yeah.
Of how.
They always
Was there
do-
live
whack.
music or was it?
No, it was a
Playlist?
playlist. Yeah.
So there was a DJ.
No. It was a playlist that they
playlist
set.
they did.
And
Okay,
it plays.
okay,
That's it. There was no people somehow. It's dead. It's sad. It's sad. It's really bothering me now. It's really bothering me that there's no place that I can go out on the weekend over here.
Were you that type of person who goes at
Back in the
night?
days, I used to, yes, and then I stopped. I chilled. I changed as a person, you know, when it comes to those stuff.
Uh-huh.
And now, when I want to go and have fun, like, you know, live the nightlife a bit, you know, every once in a while, I do that, but every once in a while, there's no goddamn place that I can go to over here,
I agree.
which is really, yani,
Depressing.
exactly.
You used to go to
That
Mad,
is why.
Back in the days, yeah.
so Mad is closed completely. right?
Yeah, I heard Iris bought it. I'm not sure, but yeah. Regardless, I went back. Then me and my friend, we had dinner. Somebody crashed my car and hit the car, and they ran away. Alhamdulillah.
Someone that was having more fun than you. Apparently.
Apparently, they had more fun than I am.
So long, Saka.
Bro, and he hit the car, and I went down as if, you know, that he's gonna go down and talk to me. No, the minute that I stepped out, خلاص, he left.
You didn't even write down the.
I went
the
back
number.
to take the mobile or whatever it is, you know, so I can write it down.
Pen and paper.
And he was already خلاص يعني. I started running after him.
Okay.
بس he was خلاص long gone يعني. I couldn't.
معلش.
Shit happens, man.
Shit happens.
جاتك في مالك سامحتك.
خليها تجي فيني ما مشكلة. Regardless, we have plenty of stuff that happened during the week, but we're gonna be discussing the first thing, that a fight that's gonna happen, exhibition fight between Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather. We already talked about it when it was announced,
Yeah.
right? And it's happening. Now, when you watch this episode, the fight had already happened, yet we didn't cover it because we record a day before.
Yeah.
Who do you think is gonna win? Who do you think is gonna win?
Now, as of course, Mayweather, of course. But this is not what really saddens me. What saddens me is that look at boxing where it reached. To what level?
Is it bad?
This
Is it bad for
very
boxing?
This is very bad.
I don't think it's bad for boxing.
This
to be
is
honest.
very bad.
I don't think so.
Why?
I don't think so. Because if it's bad for boxing, I mean, like, not too many like fighters will be involved in this. Because at the end of the day, they're looking for the money,
Of course.
right?
Yeah.
And because of the pandemic, all these boxing events going towards pay-per-view
Streaming, yeah.
streaming platforms, and who got the widest fan base? Those celebrities, right?
True.
Logan Paul. How many
Influencers.
influencers? How many
Millions.
millions?
Yeah.
So, and those people, imagine,
know
just imagine
boxing.
that those 20 million followers, they didn't know shit about boxing. 20 million.
Okay.
20 millions. They didn't know shit about boxing before. Now they know about the sport of boxing. They are the new upcoming generation. They are getting inspired by Logan Paul. Who
Becoming an influencer and then all of a sudden changing your mind, I want to become a boxer.
Exactly. And that's an influencer. What does
But this is
his
not
main
this is not
objective in
professional.
life? He's influencing those people, his
Yes.
followers, right?
Yes.
So he is influencing them
To become
to
boxers.
become
Boxers.
boxers. So tell me now, how is that not beneficial for the sport of boxing?
صراحة
You-
سكتني.
No, seriously,
صح.
right?
Yeah, but it's bad to the people that are already boxing, the professionals.
And
That are already there.
new professionals are coming. The lifespan of a fighter is
10, 15 maximum. I think
something
so,
like
yeah.
that. When they reach like 30, 35.
35. I think
Maximum, and then
so
so there will be a new generation, right? And this is really boosting the sport of boxing. Before this exhibition matches, did we talk about boxing? Boxing was there.
Yeah.
Boxing since the 90s, and everybody
Yeah.
since Tyson and since
Ali.
Clark,
since- yeah.
yeah. But people talking about it went a
It's
little
becoming,
bit. It's becoming something like
A trend, more than how it was.
yeah. So it is.
I mean,
beneficial, I think.
that's a way to look at it. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you're wrong.
But the thing is, sorry to cut
Yeah.
you there.
No, it's okay.
Maybe the people who are really in tune with boxing sport, they might find it offended that there will be no winner announced at the end of the fight. This is what I read. It might be
Okay.
maybe they changed this in the contract, but
There's
it's,
no winner.
it's
in
eight
this?
rounds, 3 minutes,
Okay.
and they.
Everybody's Mayweather is walking with 100 mil with this.
I don't know why did they mention this in the contract, which is the winner will not be announced. What's gonna happen if somebody knocked the other?
And knocked out.
Yeah. What if, for example, Logan Paul knocked out Mayweather? The referee will be
too
like,
obvious. It's a draw. It's a draw. But then looking at it, also look at Logan Paul. His weight.
He's 189.
15 kgs
more
more than Mayweather.
Mayweather, yeah. And to be honest, Mayweather, he doesn't look ready for this fight. To be honest, I watched the weigh-in yesterday.
Yeah, but Mayweather is born with this. So
Yeah,
you know
it's-
it's systematic.
It's systematic,
to him.
yeah.
You know, it's nothing.
And this is what he said yesterday. He said like I fought different type of
True.
fighters in different type of shapes, skills. And so,
There's nothing to him.
but maybe overconfidence sometimes kills you. And
So you're rooting for Logan. You placed your bet?
no, I didn't place my bet, and I'm planning to watch it, but I'm afraid of the impact that what's gonna happen if Logan
If
Paul.
Logan Paul wins.
It's gonna
A
be
lot of trash talking is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Especially not from Logan, from Jake.
حيركبوا راسنا يعني بالعربي كده عرفت حيركبوا لنا في راسنا هم already عرفت.
Mayweather even said that there might be a fight with Jake after this one. Might. He said maybe, not sure. But also we're hearing that there's a fight between Tyron Woodley and Jake Paul. This is something else also that UFC fighters are jumping to that because there's more money.
More money in the
there
table,
than-
yeah.
And what's happening in UFC.
Yeah.
And we've heard we saw what happened.
There's also a big event between TikTokers and YouTubers.
My days, man. Look at the world, where is it going to?
Yeah, it's everything is
This
changing.
is actually scary. And I see it as a scary thing at the end of the day. I don't know. It's scary.
What's gonna scare you more? And this is a prediction.
Khulani.
This is a small prediction, and maybe we can go back to this a couple of years ago, a couple of years ahead. If Logan Paul wins this one,
He's gonna become a professional.
no, maybe after a couple of years, don't be shocked if he run for president.
Wallahi, looking at the way that he's
Looking at the way how he's moving, it might happen.
It's not. Yeah, it's
It's
not
a crazy
weird.
world,
It's not
and
weird.
it can happen.
That's true.
Yeah.
What do you think about?
I have nothing to say about this.
Okay.
صراحة
Moving
يعني
on from.
كلام فاضي.
Kalam Fadi, it's Kalam Fadi,
Kalam
but this
Fadi
is
and
what's
the fact
happening
that they're not
outside.
gonna
That's
decide.
true. That's true.
I have two things to say. One thing.
تفضل
The
أخوي.
fact that they're not going to decide the winner.
It's whack.
It's not that it's whack.
This is maybe not to damage Mayweather's record
Exactly.
more than.
That's what I
yeah.
want to say. Probably Mayweather benefits from that more than anybody else.
Yeah,
The difference between weight classes is,
it's ridiculous
and it's just a fight for.
But then see, my
for views.
yeah, exactly. It's
going
for
back
yeah.
to your point, Kanzi, is that other professional fighters won't have the luxury of getting into such matches because they're not Mayweather, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So
but they're
this is
gonna
where
stick
it's bad to these people.
to these people.
also at the same time, the professionals.
Yeah.
You know, this is what I mean.
They might be saying that we're not doing this for fun. This is the real.
Exactly.
This
For
is the
them,
real deal.
Because no,
Yeah.
certain professionals, this is their life.
Yeah.
You know, this is their life. And then someone walking in, an influencer, wanting to find someone who retired a couple years back, and they're getting crazy amount of checks. And none of these professionals that are currently doing the sport are getting those type of chances.
Okay. The answer to that, and this is what he mentioned, Logan Paul. He said that, not Logan Paul. Someone else was talking about him. Is that those people they are celebrities. They have the budget to get the best resources out of the United
Exactly,
States.
yeah, that's true.
So in short time they can
Set
transform
an
them,
event and do exactly
transform them
like
to a
Logan
real,
Paul,
to
yeah.
real fighters. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
So they have the resources. They're bringing the best of the games. They're bringing
Yeah. But
big
this
names.
This
no?
Yeah, this is where a person, a professional that, you know,
Who
this
was-
is his life.
His life. He was working
Exactly.
for it.
He was
his
born
career.
trying to, that's everything. He smokes, he eats, he breathes, he does everything. Boxing.
Yeah, and suddenly a guy get a chance to
Was
play
on
with
YouTube yesterday.
he's playing with the best of our generation.
All time. That's a chance where every other boxer also wanted that.
Yeah, so it's
It's a double-edged.
from a different
Yeah.
perspective. It's unfair, to be honest.
That's true.
It's the same argument that happened when J. Cole was
And it's still happening.
in
It is, yeah, true.
it's the same argument. I
True,
mean.
yeah.
It is.
So there are goods and bads to it.
True.
But I see as the bad outweighs the good, to be honest.
True. That's what I think also. Moving on.
Yeah.
You guys watched Versus? We're
I
gonna
watched
get
it.
more into music now, but I'm gonna start it with this. You guys watched the Versus? Timbo and Swizz Beatz.
I
That's the
watched-
second one.
Yeah, it was a
The
rematch.
rematch.
Yeah.
It was in Miami. It was actually in.
And then it was on a stage.
Yeah, it was at Club Live.
Yo, that was an
They were
event
vibing.
I would like to be in.
That's a place you would-
That was
yeah.
a proper performance too.
Yeah.
Again? What?
It was proper performance.
It
It is. It was.
Yeah.
I mean, like Timber was sweating like hell.
And then Swizz talked some shit about Justin. I read about that. I didn't watch it, to be honest, but I read about it. My favorite was the first one because Swizz Beatz looked very funny in the first one.
And it was more natural. Too.
I don't know.
more
It was. It
natural,
was. It was. It's more natural. I like the chemistry between Swizz and
Which
Timber.
one? The first fight?
No,
The
no,
first verses or this one? This one. Oh, okay.
Overall, I like the chemistry between Swizz
Yeah.
and Timber.
I mean-
And this versus it showed that those two people they had a lot of hits.
Yeah.
Man,
No doubt. No doubt.
You know what?
Did
you
you
know what I took from this is because this was the first verses that ever happened was those two.
yeah,
Mr. Takes.
And then يعني شوف بعد سنة ولا
more than a year.
Yeah, a
almost
year and a half or so.
plus. Look at where verses was. Live
Amazing.
Like the first live Swizz Beatz قاعد في العربية talking to his friend. Like it was two people chatting up like FaceTime and shit.
And
Look at
now
it
it's in a club. People over
Yeah.
there. It's gonna be something international.
Yeah.
More and more
It
it's gonna
already
be
is.
something. Yeah, I mean, it can become more of a tour.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. A lineup, having these people are gonna go. Or today we're gonna do it in Dubai, for example. You know,
Or maybe
stuff like that.
Or maybe I show like American got
Got talent.
yeah, and those type of. I don't know. It might
I don't
be.
see it, but yeah, okay.
I don't know. I don't know. It might be. It might turn to because you know.
It
like,
became more of a show now with the
more of a show because
with
now
thriller contract
thriller
and
contracts
all of
and
that,
everything. Yeah.
That's true. Moving on. Awab. Rappers. Russian more. You want to talk about that list?
You want to go ahead?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So what was his name? B Dot.
B dot, yes.
B Dot is one of the main. He's actually a writer, right?
I think so. Yeah.
And he's a co-founder of Rap Radar.
Rap Radar.
Yeah. With him and
He comes
Elliot Wilson.
every year with a list that
a list of
creates
the best
controversy.
rappers of that year. Of that year, the 10 top, the
Yeah.
top 10,
Top 10.
the top 10 rappers of that year.
21 so far.
Yeah. So for 2021,
Yeah.
he posted on Twitter his list of
Based
the
on-
best rappers of
based on
2021.
This list is based on what
It's
actually?
based on skill, performance,
All right.
presence.
كان تقول انت طيب. What the fuck? كان تقول انت طيب. Exactly يعني.
I wanted
What is it based on, Kanzi?
It's based on
What is it based on, Kanzi? Here you go.
different factors.
Go
So
ahead.
they did the.
لأنه هو he read it, he wants to. Go ahead. Based on skill.
No. I didn't want him to miss it.
لا I know that. I know, of course. I know that. But go ahead. Based on
skill, performance, and presence in the scene.
يا سلام.
back to you, Awab.
شكرا لك. خلاص. His top 10 were. That's a very
Weird. Top 10 listing?
I don't disagree with. Yeah, I'll say it.
Number one.
Number 1 was Lil Baby,
Okay.
J Cole, Lil Wayne, Conway the Machine, Benny the Butcher, Drake, Freddie Gibbs, Nas,
Drake number
Jay-Z,
6?
and
Yeah,
Jim
because
Jones.
he didn't release anything yet as an official project. I can see that, but he has a couple songs just out. That's all right.
I would take Drake out of the list
Okay.
for 2021.
So far,
ما
yeah.
بحسب Drake.
Who would you put instead of Drake?
Lil Durk.
Did you listen to Lil Durk more than Drake in 2021?
What did Drake drop in 2021?
Scary Hours and those type
Yeah.
of stuff.
Oh, yeah, I
Pack,
forgot about that.
yeah. خلينا ناخذ دريك تاني.
لا ما حضرت.
Drake number 6 and
Drake
he's
should
from
be
the
out of
6
the list.
and
يا أخي لعن أول وصل.
طيب who would you put
Kanzi,
out,
do you agree with
take
the
out
list?
of this list? I'm happy
no,
that Freddie Gibbs was there.
I think Freddie Gibbs at least top 3. Top 3.
Yeah, I'm not
Least.
putting that in order, to be honest. I'm not counting this as an order as Lil
I
Baby's
think this
number
is
one.
an order for him.
Yeah, but I'm not in my mind.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not
okay,
putting an order.
okay. Kanzi, do you agree with the list?
Based on this,
Skill set, performance, and presence. Do you agree?
based on presence, I think Griselda people, they need to be on top more.
More than Lil Baby?
No.
No, not more
Lil
than
Baby
Lil Baby. Not more than Lil
So,
Baby.
okay, we all agree that Lil Baby is number one.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
From a presence
Let's go with
perspective,
that.
I think, yeah.
Lil Baby is number one.
Yeah.
J. Cole, number two?
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree with
I
J.
don't
Cole
see
being
that.
number two.
I don't think J. Cole should be number three. I think Freddie Gibbs deserves number two
Number two, yeah.
instead of J. Cole.
And
To me.
instead of Lil Wayne, I guess.
because he's been there throughout the whole year.
But he didn't drop like
In 2021, that's true.
Yeah.
He dropped songs. That's it, singles.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. The thing that gives J. Cole is that he dropped a project. But for the fuck of it, I will still not put him number two. But Lil Wayne been there in features this year, by the way.
Yeah.
But-
And he's been spitting shit.
Jim Jones been spitting and rapping.
So
he rapped.
okay, so you don't agree with Lil Wayne being number three. Who would you have instead?
Jim Jones.
Jim Jones?
Yeah.
Jim Jones number 3?
Number
For
three?
me, I guess.
Okay, no problem. I'm not gonna argue.
Presence wise, and I don't know. I'm following the guy. I don't know.
Okay. Understandable.
I'm in my life, in my
Circle, bubble.
bubble, in my own bubble. Jim Jones, his presence is more than Lil Wayne to me, for example.
Okay, Awab, you agree with Lil Wayne being number three?
Yeah, I agree with Lil Wayne.
Okay, if Freddie Gibbs not number three, and then he put Lil Wayne number three, I would put Freddie Gibbs number three instead of Lil Wayne. For me,
Okay.
you know, based on whatever. And then I would agree with Conway, Benny the Butcher as a number 4 and 5. I don't mind that.
I
Okay.
switched them.
You would switch, yeah,
I'd switch
that would be good. Also,
I don't like.
So Nas and Jay Z will be at the bottom.
yeah. What they had two features. That's it this year. They didn't do
and
anything.
one of them was whack.
And one of them was whack also.
So that's a point taken out of this.
Yeah, Drake. You know what? I would put Drake number 2 because I really enjoyed Scary Hours.
You'd put him 3? 2 or 3?
No. Number 3, I would put it for Freddie Gibbs.
All right. So
Three
I think
Freddie
we finalize the list, right? So this is it's gonna be the
I
Flamingos.
was just take, but I can't. He dropped an album at the end of the day. It's a not bad album, but I didn't go back to it. J. Cole. I didn't didn't.
yeah.
I listened to the album, but I didn't visit back again.
No,
and I didn't feel the urge.
Okay,
to.
if you're gonna count the parameters as skill, performance,
But
and presence,
he should
then
be there.
he should be there.
That's true.
Don't forget about those metrics.
And Kanzi mentioned.
And also since now we have our own list, so we might
we will publish
publish our own list, and maybe we can.
everybody's publishing lists anyway.
Anyway.
احنا ناقصنا رجل ولا يد ولا شنو.
And also about, we can create another local artist.
Rappers top 10.
Top
Yeah,
10.
maybe by the end of 2021. Let's see. Because since the start of 2021, there's not have been a lot of local releases. That much, I mean. If we're gonna name rappers.
But again, you're forgetting something important.
Tell me.
Based on performance, presence,
Skill.
and skills.
Yeah.
So
by the end of
nobody
2021.
so nobody hold their grudges. Nobody.
No, of course.
Nobody
bro.
feels
Of course,
like
don't worry.
intimidated.
It's
and
always been that.
whatever.
Yeah, we move on.
Let's
Or
go.
you wanna discuss more?
I don't think
قول
يعني
قول ما مشكلة يا ابني قول ما حيسمعك هو
ما حيسمع
قول
Nas and Jay-Z ما
yeah
They don't have to be there. They don't have to be there. Yeah,
actually
like I
would
think they were
agree.
put there because there was like it was
Nas
either
and Jay-Z
catering
and-
or favoring or
Yeah.
because nobody else was around.
That's true. Their presence in the list is kind of arguable, but
مش شنو.
exactly
It's be that.
exactly راب ريدر جاي زي قصص يعني
أقول ليش يعني.
exactly.
And he was afraid to put
But
Jay-Z at the
I think
bottom.
you're
I
right
guess.
with putting that Lil Durk should be involved in the list.
Of
At
course.
least.
He should.
At
Yeah.
least because Lil Durk been putting work. He released a project this year.
Yeah.
And also the album that he did with the Voice of the Heroes with Lil Baby. So Lil Durk, I think he fits in that list
He
also.
should be. He
Yeah.
should be.
I mean, maybe instead of one of both, Jay-Z or Nas.
I think it's
Or J. Cole.
instead of Jay-Z, in my opinion.
Instead of Jay-Z.
Like
I
Nas
guess.
at least has the presence or like whatever he had off of
True.
his album King's Disease. even though that was in 2020. But like presence is still there.
Yeah.
Jay-Z wasn't
Just the
really,
barber, the shop
like
episode.
just that, yeah. And two verses. Like you can't have two verses in 1 year and you
being
have
listed as
presence.
the top 10. Moving on, we have music releases this week, and I'm gonna start with the single by Roddy Ricch. He finally came back, released a single
Yep.
called "Late at Night." You guys heard it?
No.
Produced by DJ Mustard.
Of course.
Yeah. What do you think?
No,
What do you think of it? You heard it?
I haven't. I'm not planning to listening to Roddy Ricch until he drops an album, to be honest.
I listened to it. It's a good comeback. It's not bad. It's a nice comeback.
I saw snippets.
The fact,
And I didn't.
yeah, but the fact, what is now going back to Jay-Z. Now, Roddy Ricch said that I felt really urged to release music finally again. Is that because of Hove? He met Jay-Z in the Grammys. Now look at everybody idolizing Jay-Z. This shows you how influential this guy is, you know? Because he said, I met him in the Grammys, and first thing Hove told Roddy Ricch when he saw him is that when you're releasing something,
So
you
he
know,
went and
young,
released
yeah,
something.
young man. And then he felt that, you know, this is because he took a step back and he's like, I'm not gonna release music
Yeah.
anymore for a while. And that's why he came back with this song. But it's a cool track. It's a vibe-ish
Yeah.
track, you know?
It's lower vibe than what usually. Roddy
Yeah,
Ricch does.
yeah, somehow. Yeah,
Is
but
it
it's
gonna-
a good thing.
Is it gonna be a part of upcoming project? You
I
doubt?
don't know. I doubt. Yeah, I doubt.
Okay.
Awab, wanna take this one? الفوق طوال.
الفوق طوالي والله. No, this one is an R&B vibe.
Awab is back.
It's actually, I really recommend everybody to listen to this shit. Man. It's probably going to be one of my favorite albums this year. Children of Zeus dropped an album called Balance. Amazing. Like lo-fi.
How many songs?
It's either 14 or 16.
Okay.
Amazing vibe, amazing beats.
Okay.
Like they're kind of underground. They're still not really
Okay.
out there yet, but they're pretty good.
They're doing well.
They're doing pretty well, man. Their vocalist, like it's one rapper and one vocalist.
Okay.
So the vocalist dude is crazy. The singer is crazy. You should try watching them on like the Color Studios and
Also, they did already perform.
the NPRs. Yeah, amazing, man. They're pretty
We'll go
good.
through it. Lil Baby Durk, the voice of the heroes. 18 tracks, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Or 16? 18. Right? I think so. I'm not sure. Regardless, you guys heard it?
Yep.
Kanzi? You
I heard a couple of tracks.
What do you think? How did it sound to you? No, say it عادي يا man. Say it. خلاص okay.
No. Okay. I listened to it and I reached the track 2040. I think. There's
That's the
song.
second track.
Thank you. And that thought came to my mind, which is in 2040.
You're gonna start.
What will be the music looking like?
Okay.
How are we gonna listen to it?
ليه بتفكر كتير في المستقبل يا أخي؟
No.
ليه يا أخي؟
No, thinking about because I witnessed the evolution of the music,
Okay.
you know,
Yeah. That's
and
true.
where it's reaching now. Because I think this is a good representation of what this generation is giving us, right? Lil Durk and Lil Baby.
I mean, especially like let's
They are
talk
hot-
more
they are
of
the hot
our
artists.
generation. We've seen the older and the newcomers what they're doing.
and this is exactly what's hot right now, right?
Yeah.
Lil
Lil
Durk
Baby
and
and
Lil Baby.
Lil Durk,
So
yeah. Good.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I couldn't continue after that
Understandable.
song.
Very
Yeah,
understandable.
it's I don't know. It's the human being, and it's I don't know. I think and also it made me
Throw
think.
up.
Not throw up. It made me think of the people before the 90s when they started listening to rap. Did they have the same feeling? Like what the fuck is happening? Right? You know?
When they did the first sample, the first loop.
Yeah, but comparing to my era rap, beginning of the 90s, mid
This is
90s.
wackery.
This is I don't know. It needs time to adjust, or maybe it needs
Digest.
a fresh brain, or somebody young who can grow up with them to understand them very well. For me, it was a bit difficult, to be honest.
زعلان شديد. هو زعلان شديد والله. What do you think? What do you think?
والله يا أخي.
I can
Was
give
that
them
the
another.
first song?
I can give them another.
وقفت هناك.
Where did Kanzi finish? Second.
I can give them another chance, but maybe I don't know.
لا والله it's a good project.
Okay.
It feels بس مشكلته إنه that it feels repetitive kind of.
True. I would agree with that. Yeah.
And يعني it's so repetitive. It's the same flow every song. يعني it's the same flow. It's
Yeah.
almost the beat is very close. Like the bars are good. They both have bars. Lyrics ما عندي فيها مشكلة. لكن it's the same flow and the same beat.
It gets
Yeah, and the same high pitched autotune.
Okay. Sorry to cut you there. How do you think people will play these type of records in parties and
See, this
and
is the
vibe
thing.
to this?
These songs are
not hit.
outside music. You don't listen to it at home.
Okay, I was
This is
driving.
step number one.
I was driving. That's-
ولا حبيبي ولا انت مشعلل، لازم تكون مشعلل وانت قاعد تسمع الاغاني هذه.
بدبك.
ولا
Okay.
لازم تكون مشعلل.
Okay, that's the first
Okay.
thing. So
That's the first thing.
I know but that's the basic. That's a basic thing.
Yeah, okay. Listen, I would agree with both of you that this is long album, 18 songs.
Okay.
It gets repetitive in midway.
Okay.
I love the first 4 or 5 records.
The one with Travis Scott is good.
It's dope.
Yeah.
Travis did one of his best verses.
Yeah, I agree.
In this year, maybe, or the year before.
Travis came through. Right?
Lil Durk, although he's not a better rapper than Lil Baby, but he caught up with him
Sabbat
in
Mao.
2040.
24.
His verse was dope.
Okay.
2040.
Okay.
But overall, yes, that's true. The album is repetitive. It feels repetitive. You feel like you're losing connection midway.
Okay.
Because
بعدين-
خلاص I'm disconnected. عرفت كيف؟ إنه yo.
أيوة.
That's
And you know why that disconnection comes? When you think about those two, they're pretty close to each other.
yet
Like stylistically, they're close to each
true.
other.
But I'm loving them working together.
Yeah.
Because it worked out so far. Every
worked out.
time they did a song together, it's a hit. You know? It's a dope project, but it's long.
Okay.
It's not a type of project I would be listening to throughout the whole year, by the way.
Of course.
You know?
Definitely. It gave me
Yeah.
the same vibe when Travis Scott and Quavo they dropped the Jack Hancho
album, yeah.
It was like a
It's a giveaway.
Loose,
خذوا
yeah,
خذوا
something.
هذا بس يلا.
Okay.
And, listen, this is another topic that I'm going to talk about.
Yeah,
another
alright,
day.
alright.
Never mind. Lloyd Banks. The curse of
The inevitable.
حلو اوتوماتيك حلو. Banks is back.
This should be your
My
your thing.
take.
Yeah.
You should start with this one.
طيب, you heard the guys?
Yeah, of course.
This is the only thing that I've been hearing this weekend.
Wallahi?
I love it. I really love it.
Alright.
Banks bars, he never missed. He brought back 3 verse bars, long songs. You know, I love the features.
Yeah.
It's a dope, but I have one small issue. It feels like this being mixed back in 2006.
This is what I would say.
Really? Yeah. It felt like this album was mixed in 2006. The vocals, they sounded like, I don't know.
I know. Well, yeah. If he wasn't rapping something like recent, like he'd mentioned something recent,
You
I
would
would have
think
thought
this
they were
is an
old
old,
songs.
yeah.
I would have thought they
Because
were old songs.
the mixing of this project,
Microphone خربان.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Something.
There's something weird about it.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. Yet it's a dope project still, because seeing Banks back, this is enough.
And I like how I like Propane. for some reason. Propane started
Bars,
hot.
punchlines.
Yeah.
It's been a minute that you see raw bars and punchlines as bangs.
How many tracks was it?
It was long, 16, I think. Yeah, 16.
Yalla.
It gets also, but if you look at, this is where I made sure of that. I went back to Banks' catalog. The least he had in every project is 14 tracks. So this is him. That's him. If you're a Banks fan, you're used to him, this is it. This would satisfy you. Especially, come on, 16 tracks. I think it's fair looking at how long, he stayed away.
شوف. Lloyd Banks.
على عيني وراسي بس.
على عيني وراسي.
بس.
لكن الألبوم ما سمحوا.
Exactly. Yeah.
بالله؟
I wanted to say something. From
شايفك ماسك نفسك.
yeah. I'm just waiting for you.
I won't go back to. I might go back to Propane. Maybe
Man,
formaldehyde.
this is it. You would go back to a couple of tracks, not all of it.
It's not. برضو.
It's not it.
It's not it.
Other than that, it's his solo indie project.
Yeah.
Indie project. Yeah. Okay.
It's not by anyone.
No label.
It's by
nothing.
him. Yeah, it's by him.
Yeah.
Fully by him. That's why I think الحاجات دي.
I think he
يعني
needs more features on this.
marketing was like we
Minimum.
couldn't exactly because we couldn't see it as in
Yeah.
the top release songs in the weekend. Also mixing maybe. I don't know, but the mixing, bro. No, I won't give him that excuse. Mixing, you can still do good mixing even if
It's Lloyd Banks. يعني ما للدرجة دي.
it's weird. But I don't know. Maybe they forgot to refresh the preset. This is a preset from 2006, and they just used it to record.
I don't know, man.
I'm not sure, but mainly I love the project. Kanzi.
Yeah. For me, I think Banks he did
Better.
way much classics
Okay.
for him
Yeah.
to release this album. That's I don't know. I think there was no need for that. He could have just kept
It won't
to
be
himself.
a classic, but looking at the music that is now,
He needs to do something.
this is rap.
No, look
this is
at-
rap. This is punchlines. Listen
at-
to the
I know,
punchline.
I know.
Look at Lloyd Banks himself. Is this his best album?
Never,
Second best?
never.
Third best?
But Banks, you
طيب,
rate him
ونزل
through mixtapes. Banks and mixtapes. Mixtapes.
Even the
No,
mixtapes
but-
back in the days.
Yeah.
Banks mixtapes.
Banks mixtapes were fire back in the
Lloyd
days.
Banks has 6 projects in total. 3 albums and 3 mixtapes. He has 6. This is probably number 5
You know,
from everything he had.
maybe you
So
would go
it's-
back to it later. Maybe you never know.
No, I'm saying my opinion.
Oh, okay,
Is
yeah.
out of the 6 total, this is like number 5.
Number 5?
So ده قبل
Maybe
الأخير.
yeah.
I don't know.
It's not the Lloyd Banks I expected. I'm not saying
I
it's
hope-
not the
I
Lloyd
hope
Banks that
we
I expected,
see
but
more.
It
I hope we
feels
see more.
outdated for some reason.
Man, this is what I love about it. That he brought back that old feeling back again. Because I miss this type of music.
I didn't get that feeling, to be honest.
والله
Whenever
أنا
I
عارف صراحة.
whenever I remember
أنت مع
Banks.
إجازة لسه.
No, one second. Whenever I remember Banks, I remember those songs. The one he did with Joe. I want to get to know you. His verses.
Okay.
His verse.
You like R&B Lloyd, Danny?
No. He wasn't singing. He wasn't singing.
No, like
Warrior. Warrior.
Okay.
But that's all he knows.
You know?
That's all he knows.
No. But I mean, like, all of his contributions
Cold Corner,
to the
mixtape.
G Unit and all of these songs that he released back in the days, I didn't get that feeling. I was expecting those type of vibes. But as you mentioned, maybe because he went solo, he doesn't have his own.
No, but look at the features. He had good features. And,
Yeah.
But good features.
Staz P.
Benny the Butcher.
Benny the Butcher.
He should have had.
Vado.
He should have had some like. Remember, in his, I don't know which project it was, but he had Ryan Leslie on it. He had some
yes.
R&B
He,
Hunger
R&B
for
touch.
More.
he was trying something.
Hunger
Yeah.
for More.
But which one?
2.
Yeah, I think it's that one. I'm not sure.
It had Smile. It had a song with Ryan Leslie. Like it had a little bit of an R&B touch on it. Like you'd feel a diversity in the
fire.
album itself. Right? That was
Last
on,
intro.
that was a G Unit song, by the way. On Fire.
Okay.
But the song
That song was on
Dishonor
fire.
Discharge with the Vado. I heard Joe Budden that was supposed to be there in that song.
But he retired.
No, he actually sent him the track. He sent him the beat. He sent him his verse also. But then he gave him short time. And Joe Budden, because what? It's been 6 years he didn't rap. You know, he said he asked Lloyd Banks for more time. But then he couldn't, you know. Yet look at Vado. He killed it still.
Yeah,
Vado killed it. To me, he killed it. He actually killed it. So I would take it as in you guys didn't like the album.
Nope.
Okay, moving on. Summer vibes. Or do you want to talk about the question that you have, Kanzi, for us? أول واحد.
Oh, okay.
ولا نكمل لي summer vibes.
Get back in.
Choose. خذ راحتك.
Yeah, let's get into that question.
Okay, go ahead.
So that question that comes in under the social topics.
ما في.
What would be your reaction if you knew about COVID-19 a year before it happened? What would you do?
No, I can guess what each of you would do.
تفضل.
كنزي حينوم طبعا حينسى. He probably forgets
Okay.
and sleep, and then when COVID-19 comes, he goes,
I didn't tell you about this.
I know about it.
All right.
your
Okay.
greedy ass will go افتح لي شركة ولا I don't know what the hell you're gonna do.
About what?
This guy is gonna think about some money scheme he can come up with, so he can get rich off people getting sick.
I was thinking about the same thing, which is, should I tell the authorities and everybody?
Or just make money.
Would anybody believe you if you told them?
That's will they believe you?
Nobody would
That's
believe
why I would go around and go
Guys,
like, hey
there
guys,
will be
these
a virus.
fellas smell what? Money is coming.
So the next
he'd
option.
profit off people's
So
death and
so
pain.
because nobody will believe you.
You go and make your moves.
Yeah, and your moves is
Exactly.
build the mask factories and sanitizers. That's the
100%.
first thing.
And be the first to find the vaccine. And distribute
How?
it. And I would know.
لا ما you can't actually find a vaccine without having the virus. So
لا
Yeah.
That's a
the
natural
idea that I
process.
had in my head was إنه أنا if I knew about it already.
He will communicate with
خلاص
research
أنسى.
and
No, I would just.
يجيب معاه عينة من الفيروس.
You know what? No, I would just invest.
Give them a heads up.
in mask
vaccine.
companies and sanitizers.
Okay, so medical consumables basically.
Yeah, that's it.
okay.
Because those motherfuckers are making money. Those motherfuckers are fucking making
But what
money.
about you? What are you gonna do?
I'd have more fun before I quarantine was.
That's it. More weekends.
Thinking about like life
خلاص
enjoyment
حيجي
perspectives يعني. ما جاي يعني.
It's whatever.
All right. I think we should include the audience in this.
Let us know what would you do. Would you be a Yad? Would you be a Awab? Would you be a Kanzi?
Yeah. So the question again: what would you do if you knew about COVID a year ahead?
بس.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum. Moving on, we have a news that we read. Kanzi sent us through during the week that Abu Dhabi is going to face the hottest summer yet.
Let's go. Yeah.
And I just want to travel now عشان ما أقعد في الصيف هنا لأنه يعني we're what 7th of June.
No, we're already like خلاص. We started the hottest phase of the year.
Oh really?
Yeah. I think it's tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna start
Allah
the
يعينك.
hottest 40 days of the year.
This is already يعني last year we didn't go out because of the what is it called the
Quarantine.
pandemic.
And then you're gonna see cars breaking down في الشارع.
لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. Yes في yes.
Why, guys? Why?
هتطلع تتلصق.
I don't know for-
التيشيرت
you know-
بتاعك.
you know-
I don't know.
You enjoy summer?
No. I like.
تعال في البيت
What
قاعد.
I like-
are you
like-
gonna do أصلاً?
I'm gonna spend most of the day in indoors.
Sleeping.
Indoors.
That doesn't count.
But the thing is, I don't know. I feel way much better in the summertime than the winter.
Okay.
Mentally, physically, and all these type of stuff.
Because maybe the day is longer.
Maybe the sun. I don't know. I feel more energetic. I feel like more focused during summertime. And this is a debate that I had with a friend. Is winter and living in a cold weather
Country,
countries is more preferred from like
It
to
usually
live in
gets people
or living in the
more
Middle
depressed,
East. Was
more
just,
depressed.
see?
Yeah, because we've read, about the people in Europe, North Europe, that they usually they have more
Become
suicide
in
because
those
of the
cold-
depression. Because it's mainly night over there. There's no sunlight. People don't go out. Even when we go to Europe for a vacation,
for a visit. Yeah,
we go in summer. Everybody's happy. Everybody is out. Nobody goes
Exactly.
back home. They even stay out till what?
Yeah.
Because the sun, and it goes down by 10
yeah.
p.m.
And this is
اطلع انبسط.
no, but this is something I experienced. I traveled to Bulgaria like a year and a half or 2 years ago, and it was the same time that it was summer here.
Yeah.
So when I landed there, it was so I got so depressed to a limit or to an extent that I got sick.
In summer?
But their time over
winter?
there, it was cold. It was cold. It was reaching 0 Celsius at night.
Okay.
For
So-
them it's fine. For them it's fine.
So for them, that's summer. Yeah.
That's
okay,
summer for
okay,
them.
I get it. Yeah.
But it's cloudy the whole day. It's almost snowing
but to
sometimes.
you, this is
For me, it was so
winter.
depressing. It was so when I came here, I felt the difference,
okay.
and I at that time I felt that I'm a creature
Who
meant
loves summer?
who meant to live in
Humid.
tropical,
see-
humid places.
See,
or-
yeah, but this is
I
the
don't know.
difference. Summer and humid is two different things.
It's two different things. Yeah.
Because us over here facing summer, it's not just summer, the hot of how
Weather.
the sun is hot.
Yeah.
Because even when you go to Europe in summer, you feel that the sun is very close to you.
Yeah, but it's cold.
very hot, but it gets colder. It gets colder at night.
Yeah,
Over here, no fucking chance. Where the fuck you gonna run away?
yeah.
You're gonna face humid in the morning. You're gonna face humid in the bathroom. You're gonna face humid where the fuck you are. There's no AC. You're dead.
Oh, I cannot even picture life without AC
See?
in this weather.
Now imagine
Yeah.
if this, they're saying that, خلاص, we're gonna see this. And then you have people wearing hoodies. Then you have people wearing
I respect people wearing hoodies.
in summer.
Yeah.
Okay.
They might have
في
their own
اسباب انت ما
reasons.
بتعرفها.
Yeah, they might have their own reasons.
الشمس اللي بتسلخ جلدك دي حتعمل لها شغل.
خلاص لكن مو مشكلة
I'm gonna wear a hoodie.
And some
in
people
summer.
like some people
يلا أنا
have-
أشوفك. أيوه.
Some people wear hoodies when they go to the gym so they can sweat more.
No, this is understandable.
So this is
could be
different
medical
reasons.
conditions. Eczema.
Can be.
Okay. التيشيرت فضية in summer.
ايوه.
Maybe they are
تعكس
thieves.
الشمس.
They are thieves.
يا
and-
سلام يا سلام.
Maybe they are thieves and they need to cover the head.
Maybe.
Guys.
So
There's
Yeah.
too many
Everybody-
reasons.
There's
أنا
too
خلاص
many
معناته
reasons.
okay. This is understandable if this is the case.
rush judging people on by their
But
look.
if they're wearing hoodies
No, it's
and
just يعني حرام. اسمع. No, I'm saying that to them. حرام. Don't do that to yourself.
Yeah, be easy on yourself.
you know what
Exactly.
would be weird?
Wear
If it
something
was-
light.
If it was hoodies and pair of shorts
In
Yeah.
the summer.
in the
Over
summer.
In
here.
summer.
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense.
Okay.
And that actually happens. المشكلة إن it actually happens.
Yeah, and I have a problem. I bought a set of t-shirts. And I
They
can't
melted.
wear it. No, it's not that. I thought they're not that heavy, but now when I tried wearing them in summer,
لا right.
fucking hell. I'm يعني the result is terrible.
So that
The t-shirts now in summer is a very big problem also. Finding the right t-shirt, the t-shirt that won't show that sweat, t-shirt that won't the colors that you have to choose, the
Yeah.
stuff that you have to do for
أول
it.
حاجة don't wear bright colors.
ليه؟
because
يعني
when
white.
because when you
Bright,
sweat
generally.
because when you sweat you're
Okay.
gonna
طيب.
Or if you're wearing bright colors, wear an undershirt.
Okay.
yeah and use these
Go heavy on the shorts.
Okay.
Low cut socks
Okay.
and sneakers.
Okay.
Don't be wearing no high top Jordans or بعرف شنو ما sold DX بيهم. بس
this was a web
والله المستعان.
اطلع بكت اطلع بكت اطلع بكت.
والله
اطلع
المستعان
بكت.
يعني ربنا يوصلك
يعني انا if I
بالسلامة
can walk
والله.
naked I would do that. In summer.
what type of activities if you're naked you will do in the hottest summer upon
Water,
us,
man.
upon
You need
us.
to find
Bro,
the nearest source of
I would
water.
go by the beach, eat watermelon, all naked, watermelon,
أخونا تيمون ما
cold drink.
All right.
That's it. Enjoy life. Yes, خلاص.
Another question. Do you think
MashaAllah is back today.
Do you
with questions.
think activities in summertime in Abu Dhabi versus wintertime varies, or which one? Which one is more?
Looking at it, we all know in winter here there's more events because winter over here is more like spring and summer outside, whatever it is in the world. So that's where everybody comes because they're running away from winter that is
From
actually
winter out there.
outside.
What about
They would come
summertime?
over here.
What would you do?
They would have I'm talking as in the country, the events.
yeah.
They would have less, but then they would have more of
Indoor events.
pool parties,
Okay.
stuff like that. That's what they would do.
And don't forget about the indoor events, like
Such as?
we have a lot of theme parks here that runs indoor, like
Yeah, that's true.
air conditioning and
Yeah,
everything.
that's true. There are a couple.
And also you can go kayaking.
Kayaking is a good thing, especially in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah. And
It's
one interesting ads and it's an ad I watch in IG, and I'm planning to go. I wanted to go, which is kayaking under the Louvre Museum.
That's dope. But I would give it a couple more months. لأن هلا if
Why?
I go kayaking right now in this weather,
هتتكيك.
exactly, هتتكيك. And I'm already planning to go, by the way, next weekend, fishing.
Fishing.
Yeah, fishing next
صياد
weekend
الأخ.
for 6 hours. يعني حنكون في نص البحر for 6 hours fishing.
You're the one gonna be going inside the water with the fish.
All right.
Moving on,
Yeah.
local music.
Local music. You have a lot to say.
ما حدا بده يفتح الموضوع ولا شو؟
طيب, what
Kinda.
releases do we have this week? What do we want to start with?
First of all, shout out to Mougleta, a rising star that we're witnessing.
Of course.
She released a song along with the video. MashaAllah, يعني consistent. This is
طبعا.
consistency. She's been dropping
Presence.
videos and songs at the same time, audios and videos. She dropped a song called Heartbeat. Pop, I love that. That's everybody's taste out there, especially the target the audience that she's targeting.
I like
Shout
the
out to
range
her.
of music that she like.
She does.
You hear something different every time.
That's
she
true.
comes.
That's true. Shout out to Mougleta.
So she's looking for the perfect genre to break through.
She's
No.
already breaking through right now.
She
يعني
is,
she's
yeah.
خلاص.
So she chose pop.
No, she's
Yeah,
not. She's breaking through and she's making good music regardless
Exactly.
of whether it's
Regardless
pop,
of what's happening.
hip hop, whatever. Yeah.
All right.
It's يعني beautiful, something beautiful to see. You know, we have also what we have
Haadi.
straight from Haadi. He's a producer, brother of Control,
Yeah.
producer in Dubai. Also, he released an EP, right?
Yeah. 4 tracks.
4 tracks.
Called Know the Name.
Know their name. It features Control and Sizer in a track,
Yep.
and then there's
3 other tracks.
Losing Time, Whole Lotta, and Focus. That's his first project.
Yeah.
How did it sound?
Well produced.
I mean, his brother
His
is a
brother,
producer. So,
And he's a producer. It was well
his
produced.
own- so I mean,
No, I like
starting solo is nice. I listen to it.
I liked Solo.
Starting now and seeing his brother, maybe they can form a group. We never know. But shout out to the guys. Control is one of the يعني
Hardworking, most consistent producers
skill,
out there.
performance, and presence.
And presence in the region.
He fits the criteria.
So no, but he's a producer. We need to make another list for producers.
Done. We do that.
All right.
Shout out to them, regardless. Straight from Sudan. We have
Yeah.
No?
straight from Sudan. We have a song that been made from a rapper called Man from Sudan. He lives in the States. And they just released a remix to that song
Yep.
along with Soulja and Rami Dawood.
Yep.
The visuals were from a different place in and I forgot. I think there's one more rapper, right?
Rami Dawood is the guy from Faisal.
Can you scroll down a bit? Sorry.
Faisal Haji Gharib.
Okay. And Silent E.
Huh?
Sorry.
Silent E.
Yeah.
He's Faisal.
I know.
No,
I swear I don't know what he's talking about. لكن خلاص.
how?
Rami Dawood.
Rami Dawood is Faisal from the movie Faisal Haji Gharib. You don't remember
the American
the American
والله؟
director who did that movie.
Okay.
American director who lived in Chad.
Yeah,
and
he lived in Chad and Sudan,
and then he made that movie.
Yeah, he
That's
made a
Faisal.
movie.
That's Faisal. Rami Dawood.
والله I
Actually,
didn't
he
know.
had
That
one of
sounds
my favorite
interesting.
verses in the song. Rami Dawood. I loved his verse
Yeah,
in the song.
he's actually a good. He's not.
He's
just
a good
lyricist,
rapper.
like,
He's a lyricist.
he's a good
yeah,
lyricist,
he's
yeah.
a good lyricist.
He's a good lyricist. Yeah.
But Soulja also back again, proving that he's one of the best upcoming artists in Sudan. Straight from Sudan. This is what I see to me. His verse was nice. And also shout out to Maz and Cheese, the one who directed the Soulja's visuals
Yeah.
at that part. I love to see this. يعني ما شاء الله الصراحة. Shout out to the whole group. Yeah. Tell me,
General
what's the that you stopped and then I continued
It's
my point?
arguably that he's the best out of Sudan.
Upcoming.
Upcoming.
Yeah.
If based on prisons,
Skill and
based on prisons, I think he's out there.
yeah.
I think his name is more exposed rapidly. Like it's like everybody in a very short time he made his name out there. Everybody's talking about him. Everybody knows what type of music he gives us. But he's not the best rapper out there. Sorry to say that.
Yeah, I didn't say he's the best rapper out there.
Oh, okay.
I said upcoming.
So
You keep
upcoming.
forgetting. Yeah, upcoming.
Upcoming. So you
one
mean
of the best upcoming rappers out there.
Oh, okay. So if we list the upcoming rappers out of Sudan,
Out of skill, performance.
he's gonna be
He's
in
gonna
the
be
top.
number one. You know what?
I don't know.
I think also everyone in the scene in Sudan should be working or supporting or whatever it is. You know, also with Soulja.
Definitely,
He's been
the support-
making the right moves. I've
the-
said that more than once. He's been making the right
Yeah,
moves.
so support should be there.
Exactly.
Support should be there. Yeah.
We also have a song from Nadine. After Everything. It's one of a series of songs that she's been dropping lately.
Singles lately.
Yeah, she's been on a run. So I think it's
Skill, performance, presence also. Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
So
Definitely.
in the list also.
In the list, yeah.
Yeah,
list ما حتخلص نحن based on that.
based on the criteria.
Those criteria, I think we should.
Yeah, but there's a lot of tea in this song. You should
Should listen carefully to it.
We don't know
we don't know much.
who's the subject of these conversations, but it can resonate with a lot of people.
Okay.
Yeah, every person that listens to بعد كل حاجة
Can relate to it
can relate to it.
after everything.
Yeah.
This is what you do after everything.
No, because it's typically what happens. Yeah.
After everything.
After everything.
After everything is up.
After everything I
Well,
sacrificed.
I think this is everything for this week from the guys, the Flamingos podcast. Shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to our first time listeners. If you just tuned in with us,
Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification button. And
do everything that you would like to. Let us know what do you think about the episodes. Share with us your thoughts. Share with us if... That's it. Don't share anything more. I hope you have a good week. I hope you had a good week also. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody out there that is putting work. Shout out to all the creators. Shout out to all the artists. Shout out to everybody that is really putting their blood, sweat, and tears in everything that they're doing. And this was everything from the Flamingos podcast. This is Yad.
Kanzi on the mic.
And Awab.
And peace!
We out.